So what we want to be doing, we want to be taking different kind of data that there exists in the Open Data government portal, and pretty much parse everything and give it to the developers of pretty much events like this, and really enable them to make what they wished for. Because from what I've seen so far is people were all about wishing that they had the data. It was all about data. It was all about having the specific information, but it was always something missing. It was like, we are having static data, or the data is too small. So we are correlating all this data, and we're giving to the developers a central API so that they can call basically all these services. If we can go to the, okay, for example, this is a current data structure, which is from the police. This is the minor crimes that they have. So what we are trying to do is pretty much take something like this, which, yes, you might be able to read it as a normal person, but machine-wise, you cannot really read it. So since you cannot really read it, somebody has to go and sit down and parse it out and manually do this work over and over again. And we have seen it like, if we're number 13 as a team, well, I guess all 12 teams have been doing the same thing over and over and over again. So what we are thinking is, okay, let's create a community that, like, from the public sector, not from the government, that is able to consume this data, read it, and really give out to the developers. So we're not so much for giving it like a, we are thinking of from the perspective of monetizing certain things, but the important thing is that we innovate, because we are interested about data. And I think everybody that is in here is interested about data. I think that's pretty clear. So we're taking these kind of data and we're making them to something more readable, which obviously right now is not very readable because the screen is quite blurry. But you see, I understand it because this is JSON, which I guess every developer knows here that this is JSON, because it's something very common to us. So we want to basically take unstructured data and give it structured for the developers. So another data set that we have is basically what we're planning to do is basically the aggregation of web services as well. The government has many web services. At least it shows that there is there. So what we want to do is pretty much take these web services and give them to the people. So it's from developers to developers. So what we want to do is give it to the people to pretty much consume real data, not just parse the data themselves and everybody doing the same thing again. So here is a tab separated value file, and we're converting it basically we're parsing basically all the data of Open Government, by the way. So we took everything that, all the data sets that you guys have in the Open Gov, and we are having the exact same data, and we are regenerating in a JSON format. So everything is JSON. Everything that you see here is being generated from JSON, from our parsing. So if you click onto, basically, it's the screen basically. So there is an API. So we're restructuring data. Okay. So the reality is that we're living in 2016, not back in the days. So we want to make more, and since we want to make more, we want the community pretty much to contribute to this. So we want this to be something public and not something like as a big O. Because we believe in innovation, and we believe that we have so much more, and we believe that data is valuable. I don't know if the government did realize that, because if they did realize it, they will be releasing this kind of data more. But we know that this can happen in a slow pace. So we want the community, pretty much the developers, to contribute to our repositories. We're planning to make an open repository that we're going to be having Parses there. So based from those parsers, we're going to be able to have a service that everybody can consume and pretty much take advantage of it. Thank you. We also made basically a client. We have made a service, an online service, which this is it's consuming the already API that we currently have. So we have created a service. Okay, so what we have already have logging in through basically GitHub. So developers can log in here and they can create their applications. And from there on, they can get their secret keys and their client keys, and they can pretty much consume our data services so that they can have access to the government portal. From the perspective of monetization, is the developers get it for free, and then you have pretty much businesses that they're pretty much interested to integrate government data into their services, into their own companies. So using this data API to get access to pretty much everything.